of the tools we also developed was in order to see the role of women in agriculture and to see what the stereotypes were related to this role. The aim of this tool was to open the minds of the students and open the minds of these young people to see these roles in a different way. The first step of this tool was to see what to the student is a stereotype. So what is the stereotype of a man and what is the stereotype of a woman? Just to get the general idea of what they feel is a woman's job or what they feel is a man's job. This is often quite a contradiction and controversy in the role of agriculture. It would be nice to assign them a little bit of homework in order to understand this role of women from perhaps from their mother's perspective or from their grandmother's perspective, or maybe some aunts or other family-related members, and to see how they embodied this role of women during their lives. When they come back from having this homework and from having talked about these stereotypes with maybe their friends or their families or their partners, you come back to your circle of students, and you can use a variety of tools in order to look at these stereotypes. The first one would be to backtrack a situation. For example, if a woman is selling bread in a market, we want to see where that bread came from. So first you would look at how the bread has been made. So you would have the bread and then go to the oven. From the oven you would go to the dough. From the dough you would go to the flour. From the flour you would go to how the flour was grinded, and so on and so forth. And within each of these backtrack examples, we would allocate whether it was a man or a woman who would do this job, according to the stereotype. The next step would be to then reverse these stereotypes and ask your students to act out every single part of this backtracking and see from a different perspective. For example, let's say that we would expect a woman to be collecting the grain in the field. Now we would make it a man. So we use this tool in order to invoke a reaction and create a debate about it. Once your students have acted out these stereotypes and have acted out this reverse stereotype, a different reaction is instilled within the student's mind of what a role of a woman could be in an agricultural business. But this is not enough. We need to show them also constructive solutions and shared doubts on this topic. So why are these reverse stereotypes so strange, or why are they contradictory?